The Razzie Award for Worst Prequel, Remake, Rip-Off or Sequel is an award presented at the annual Golden Raspberry Awards for the worst prequel, remake, rip-off, or sequel of the previous year. The following is a list of nominees and recipients of that award, including each film's distribution company. From 1994 to 2005, the category was originally titled Worst Remake or Sequel. The category was later divided into Worst Prequel or Sequel and Worst Remake or Rip-Off in 2006 and 2007. The categories were again merged in 2008. The award was not presented in 1996 and 1999. Despite not being mentioned in the name of the award, film adaptations of other media are eligible for nomination. Worst Remake or Sequel, 1994 Wyatt Earp, Warner Brothers Kevin Costner / Lawrence Kasdan / Jim Wilson, Beverly Hills Cop 3, Paramount, Robert Williams / Mace Neufeld, City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold, Columbia / Castle Rock Entertainment, Billy Crystal, The Flintstones, Universal, Bruce Cohen, Love Affair, Warner Brothers Warren Beatty. 1995 The Scarlet Letter, Hollywood, Roland Joff / Andrew G. Vadger, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, Warner Brothers James G. Robinson, Dr. Jekyll and Ms. Hyde, Savoy Pictures, Robert Shapiro / Jerry Leider, Showgirls, MGM / UA, Charles Evans / Alan Marshall, Village of the Damned, Universal, Michael Prager / Sandy King. 1997 Speed 2, Cruise Control, 20th Century Fox, Jan de Bont / Steve Perry / Michael Pisa, Batman and Robin, Warner Brothers Peter McGregor Scott, Home Alone 3 / 20th Century Fox, John Hughes / Hilton Green, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, Universal, Kathleen Kennedy / Gerald R. Mullan / Colin Wilson, McHale's Navy, Universal, Bill Sheinberg / Jonathan Sheinberg / Sid Sheinberg. 1998 The Avengers, Warner Brothers Jerry Weintraub, 1998 Godzilla, TRI-Star, Dean Devlin / Roland Emmerich, 1998 Psycho, Universal, Brian Grazer / Gus Van Sant, Lost in Space, New Line Cinema, Mark W. Koch / Stephen Hopkins / Akiva Goldsman / Carla Ferry, Meet Joe Black, Universal, Martin Brest. 2000 Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, Artisan, Bill Carreiro, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Universal, Brian Grazer, The Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas, Universal, Bruce Cohen, Get Carter, Warner Brothers Neil Canton / Mark Canton / Ellie Samaha, Mission, Impossible 2, Paramount, Tom Cruise / Paula Wagner. 2001 Planet of the Apes, 20th Century Fox, Richard D. Zanuck / Ralph Winter, Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles, Paramount, Paul Hogan / Lance Houle, Jurassic Park 3, Universal, Kathleen Kennedy / Larry Franco, Pearl Harbor, Touchstone, Michael Bay / Jerry Bruckheimer, Sweet November, Warner Brothers Elliot Kastner / Stephen Ruther / Deborah Ahl / Erwin Stoff. 2002 Swept Away, Screen Gems, Matthew Vaughn Once By, Columbia, Mario Casas / Andrew G. Vadger / Betty Thomas / Jono Topping, Mr. Deeds, Columbia / New Line Cinema, Sid Gaines / Jack Giarapato, Pinocchio, Miramax, Gianluigi Broi / Nicoletta Broi / Elder Ferry, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, 20th Century Fox, George Lucas / Rick McCallum. 2003 Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, Columbia, Drew Barrymore / Leonard Goldberg / Nancy Giovannin, Too Fast Too Furious, Universal, Lee Mays / Neil H. Moritz, Dumb and Dumberer, When Harry Met Lloyd, New Line Cinema, Troy Miller / Brad Crevoy / Mark Berg / Oren Cools / Toby Emmerich, From Justin to Kelly, 20th Century Fox, John Stephen Agoglia, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, New Line Cinema, Michael Bay / Mike Flees / Brad Fuller / Toe Pooper / Kim Henkel. 2004 Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, Warner Brothers Charles Robbins / Richard Suckle, Alien vs. Predator, 20th Century Fox, Walter Hill / Gordon Carroll / David Gilmer / John Davis, Anacondas, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid, Screen Gems, Werner Harris / Jacobus Rose, Around the World in 80 Days, Disney, Bill Badolato/Hal Lieberman, Exorcist, The Beginning, Warner Brothers Aaron Dem/Guy McElwain/David C. Robinson/James G. Robinson. 2005 Son of the Mask, New Line Cinema, Erica Huggins/Scott Krupf, Bewitched, Columbia, Nora Ephron/Lucy Fisher/Penny Marshall/Douglas Wick, Deuce Bigalo, European Gigolo, Columbia, Adam Sandler/John Schneider, The Dukes of Hazzard, Warner Brothers Bill Gerber, House of Wax, Warner Brothers Susan Levin/Joel Silver/Robert Zemeckis. Worst Prequel or Sequel, 2006 Basic Instinct 2, Columbia, Mario Casas/Joel B. Michaels/Andrew G. Vadger, Big Mama's House 2-20th Century Fox, Michael Green/David T. Friendly, Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties, 20th Century Fox, John Davis, The Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, Disney, Tim Allen/Brian Riley/Jeffrey Silver, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning, New Line Cinema, Michael Bay/Mike Flees/Toe Pooper/Kim Henkel/Andrew Form/Brad Fuller. 2007 Daddy Day Camp, TRI-Star/Revolution Studios, Matt Berenson/John Davis/White Godfrey, Aliens vs. Predator, Requiem, 20th Century Fox, John Davis/David Gilner/Walter Hill, Evan Almighty, Universal, Gary Barber/Roger Baum/Michael Bostic/Neil H. Moritz/Tom Shadyac, Hannibal Rising, The Weinstein Company, Dino De Laurentiis/Martha De Laurentiis/Tarak Ben Ammar, Hostel, Part 2, Lionsgate, Mike Fleece/Eli Roth/Chris Briggs. Worst Remake or Ripoff, 2006 Little Man, Columbia/Revolution Studios, Rick Alvers/Lee Mays/Marlon Wayans/Sean Wayans, The Pink Panther, Columbia, Robert Simmons, Poseidon, Warner Brothers Wolfgang Peterson/Duncan Henderson/Mike Flees/Akiva Goldsman, The Shaggy Dog, Disney, David Hoberman/Tim Allen, The Wicker Man, Warner Brothers Nicolas Cage/Randall Emmett/Norm Golightly/Avi Lerner/Joanne Seller. 2007 I Know Who Killed Me, TRI-Star, David Gray/Frank Mancuso, Jr. Are We Done Yet? Columbia/Revolution Studios, Ted Hartley/Ice Cube/Matt Alvarez/Todd Garner, Bratz, The Movie, Lionsgate, Isaac Larian/Avi Arad/Stephen Paul, Epic Movie, 20th Century Fox, Paul Schiff, Who's Your Caddy? MGM/Dimension, Christopher Ebert/Tracy Edmonds/Kia Jam/Arnold Rifkin. Worst Prequel, Remake, Ripoff or Sequel, 2008 Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Paramount/Lucasfilm, George Lucas/Kathleen Kennedy/Frank Marshall, The Day the Earth Stood Still, 20th Century Fox, Erwin Stoff/Paul Harris Boardman/Gregory Goodman, Disaster Movie, Lionsgate and Meet the Spartans, 20th Century Fox, Jason Friedberg/Peter Safran/Aaron Seltzer, Speed Racer, Warner Brothers Joel Silver/Grant Hill/Lana Wachowski/Andy Wachowski, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Lucasfilm/Warner Brothers George Lucas/Catherine Winder 2009 Land of the Lost, Universal, Sid and Marty Krofft/Jimmy Miller, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, Paramount/Hasbro, Lorenzo di Bonaventura/Bob Duxay/Brian Goldner, The Pink Panther 2, Columbia/Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Robert Simmons, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, DreamWorks/Paramount/Hasbro, Lorenzo di Bonaventura/Ian Bryce/Tom DeSanto/Don Murphy, The Twilight Saga, New Moon, Summit Entertainment, White Godfrey/Karen Rosenfeld. 2010 Sex and the City 2, New Line Cinema/Village Roadshow, Michael Patrick King/John Melfi/Sarah Jessica Parker/Darren Star, Clash of the Titans, Warner Brothers Kevin Delanoy/Basil Iwanek/Richard Deesnuck, The Last Airbender, Paramount/Nickelodeon/Kennedy Marshall, Frank Marshall/Sam Mercer/M. Night Shyamalan, The Twilight Saga, Eclipse, Summit Entertainment, White Godfrey/Karen Rosenfeld, Vampires Suck, 20th Century Fox/Regency, Jason Friedberg/Peter Safran/Aaron Seltzer. 2011 Jack and Jill, Columbia, Adam Sandler/Jack Giarapato/Todd Garner, Arthur, Warner Brothers Larry Brezza/Kevin McCormick/Chris Benders/Michael Tadros, Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star, Columbia, Adam Sandler/Jack Giarapato/Alan Covert/Nick Swardson/David Dorfman, The Hangover Part 2, Warner Brothers Daniel Goldberg/Todd Phillips, The Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, Part 1, Summit Entertainment, White Godfrey/Stephanie Meyer/Karen Rosenfeld. 2012 The Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, Part 2, Summit Entertainment, White Godfrey/Stephanie Meyer/Karen Rosenfeld, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, Columbia, Stephen Paul/Ashok Amritaj/Michael DeLuca/Avi Arad, Maddie as Witness Protection, Lionsgate, Tyler Perry/Ozzy Arai/Paul Hall, Piranha 3DD, Dimension, Mark Canton/Mark Toberoff/Joel Soyson, Red Dawn, Film District, Beau Flynn/Trip Vinson. 2013, The Lone Ranger, Disney, Jerry Bruckheimer/Gore Verbinski, Grown Ups 2, Columbia, Adam Sandler/Jack Giarapato, The Hangover Part 3, Warner Brothers Daniel Goldberg/Todd Phillips, Scary Movie 5, The Weinstein Company, David Zucker/Phil Dornfeld, The Smurfs 2, Columbia, Jordan Kerner. 2014, Annie, Columbia, Jay Brown, Will Gluck, Jada Pinkett Smith, Caleb Pinkett, Taran Smith, Will Smith, Sean J. Z. Carter, Atlas Shrugged, Part 3, Atlas Distribution Company, John Eglialero, Harmon Kaslow, The Legend of Hercules, Summit Entertainment Boaz Davidson, Rennie Harlin, Danny Lerner, Les Weldon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Paramount, Nickelodeon, Michael Bay, Ian Bryce, Andrew Form, Bradley Fuller, Scott Mitnick, Galen Walker, Transformers, Age of Extinction, Paramount, Hasbro, Ian Bryce, Tom DeSanto, Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, Don Murphy,